Chargepoint Holdings, one of the most popular stocks out there, being followed by so many people.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
We are going to try and understand whether Chargepoint Holdings is a good company or something to stay away from a valuation perspective. Now, it is the most popular and one of the, if not the best, charging company out there. And they are into so many areas. And if you look into the Google map, they are located into places where the suburban areas where you don't find anything, and you will find a charging station from ChargePoint. So definitely it is a good company. Now, but let's look into the stock and see whether it's a good investment. Now, if you look into the stock price, it's sitting at about $24.69. But this is not what we should be looking for. We as investors should be looking into this number, which is the market cap. So the whole company is available for us to buy at about $8 billion. So think from an investor's perspective. Think you have about $10 billion sitting in your bank account, and whether is this company worth your money or whether it's something you want to buy. So let's come down and see. You can see the revenue has been growing consistently, and back in the year 2021 you can see it's not so much, or 2020 it's not so much, just because it was COVID and people were not driving so much. We can totally understand the revenue is consistently growing, which is a good sign. Now look into the amount of revenue, and that's the biggest flag out there. The revenue is about $146 million, and that's about it. Think about the market cap, it's about 8 billion, and you're spending 8 billion to buy this company. It's not even profitable. It's losing or it's burning cash like anything. It's a growing company. Okay, we can understand. And if you just look into the revenue aspect, 145 or $146 million, and you're paying $8 billion for it, it'll take about 30 to 50 years just from a revenue perspective. Not even the profits. That's what we are interested in. But even if you just think about the revenue, it's going to take about 30 to 50 years just to match $8 billion. Where's the logic in that? And this is happening with all these EV companies or EV charging companies. Look into this. This is Blink Charging. It's sitting at about $1.3 billion market cap, fairly very less compared to ChargePoint. But look into this. Their revenue is only 4.3 million. There are probably many YouTubers or many realtors who are probably making more money than them. But the valuation is $1.3 billion. Now, look into this, which is much more interesting and much more probably make more sense. And I told you, this was a company which is very popular, being followed by so many people. So this video is probably not going to appeal to the masses, but it is what it is, and there's no better way to put it. Now look into this. The shares held by insiders, the main people running the company, is only 2%. So they who are running this company, they are themselves not so much value, or they don't trust, or they don't value their stock price at the moment. They don't have their skin in the game. You as investor, you might buy in this company for $8 billion, but they themselves don't think that it's $8 billion, or they're not interested in the stock price of this company, and they are running this company. So you're buying something, and you're having some other managers running it who don't have their skin, or they don't have their heart in the game as much as you or me or myself does. Now, this is the insider trading map for ChargePoint, and talks about 41%. And look into this aspect. All of the recent transactions in insider traders is nothing but sales. Romano is the guy who's running it, and it's nothing but sales. So look into this. July, he had about 2.2 million sale. Again, July, he had another 500,000, then another 2.5, 2.6. So right here, you can see it's about $5-6 million being sold just in 1 month. So the guy who's running the company, he's selling his stock. He's making money off the stock, of the incredible price that the market has given. He's taking advantage of that, and basically making money out of it. And there's no fault on him. I mean, he sees the price, and the market loves it. The market has given him such a good price. Why not sell some shares and make some good money? And he's doing that, and that's the smartest way to do it. But we as investors, is this the best thing for us? Now, this is just a list of all the charging companies out there, and ChargePoint is right at the top. Definitely, it is one of the best companies out there, but is it worth $8 billion? That's a question we need to ask ourselves. Now, I'll leave you with this particular last tidbit. This is Amazon's stock price. And we know right now it's sitting about 300,000. It's one of the most valuable companies out there on the planet. And this is during the period of 1999 and 2000, right when the dot-com bubble happened. And the reason I'm bringing this up is it's very much resembling, or it can probably give us the picture what's happening with the EV bubble. I don't know if we should call that, if we should recently call it as a bubble or an EV mania that's happening. Look into this. Right at around 2000, when the peak of the bubble was happening, the stock price sat about $100 for Amazon. And right when the bubble crashed, from $100, it goes to about $7, $7. Think about it. Losing 97% of your equity right in that moment. You bought the stock there about 100%. You're thinking that stock is going up, and from $100 it sat down, losing about 95% of its value. And think about, when does the money come back? It's about 4 years, 5 years, it hasn't reached $100. Later in 2009 or 2010, you can see the prices slowly growing up, and only after 10 years the company is able to get that market cap of $100 back again. And Amazon is one of the very few companies who won that battle and who was able to grow and give out real value. Many of the dot-com companies out there, you wouldn't be able to even find them on the stock market because they're gone, long gone. And this gives you an example of what happened during that EV bubble. Now, this whole thing might look like a blip in our recent time, but think about the people who lived in that period, who witnessed this, who saw what happened. And this is something very similar to what's going on in the stock market right now. So I could be wrong, I could be biased, I could be more negative on this aspect. Do your own research, think about it from your own perspective, and only then try to do whatever you want to do with the stock. With that, take care, stay safe, bye-bye.